Okay guys, no Mr. Nice Guy in this video. I'm pretty frustrated right now. You probably are too. Here's why. Yield nodes literally just withheld everybody's money. No warning, totally blindsided. We're going to get into the details as to why they did it, what they're going to do, whether I think it's a rug pull. My thoughts on James Pelton. He's the reason I got on in this project. But before we do any of that, please listen to this. Every time you hear the word crypto, I want you in your mind to think about a casino. Not an investment. I don't want you to think about Charles Schwab and good stocks like Apple and Google and Tesla. No. You're walking into a casino. Until this space is regulated, until this crap stops, this is a casino. So when somebody asks me, what do you think of this project? What do you think of that? It's literally like asking, what do you think of this slot machine? What do you think of this slot machine? Is it safe? No, idiot. It's a slot machine. Literally all these projects, especially the Ponzonomics and most of these projects, look, you can make money in these Ponzonomic projects. I call it a game. You're playing a game. Yes, you can make money in a game. Just like you can go to a casino and make money. I've played blackjack, I've won money, and I've played blackjack and I've lost money. That's the reality of this space. Until it's regulated, until there's like more transparency, my goodness, what are you doing? I'm on here not shilling referral links right now. I'm asking you, what are you doing? Are you using risk capital and playing a game? Or do you think you're magically going to become a millionaire overnight because you invested in some project? Come on. You've got to give your head a shake. Remember, everything I'm doing on this channel is documenting my journey. Do not get into any project that I'm in just because I'm in and you like me and you think, oh, he's a nice guy, he has a nice dog. Screw that. Your money is very, very important to you. You should not follow me or any other YouTuber. With that said, let me tell you about my journey with yield nodes, and then I'm going to tell you my thoughts on it, and I'm going to give you this update. It's going to be crazy. This video, if you like it, please like, share, comment, all that crap for the stupid YouTube algorithm, because I hope that the developers of yield nodes, Steve, sees this video, comes on the channel, and we have a good conversation. So I'm going to share my screen with some pretty crazy stuff. Get ready. I'm not holding anything back. I'm really, really frustrated. Here we go. So my journey with yield nodes began when my friend James Pelton said he went to Malta, trip paid by them, by yield nodes, and he says, my results from yield nodes audit. And he goes in here and talks about how he saw the books. He's done this interview with Steve, who's the CEO of yield nodes. Where do I begin? So he says he saw the books, everything looks great, blah, blah, blah. He really had a lot of confidence. Now, I'm in a Discord group, and I see a lot of people saying the same thing. I got in, or I threw the hammer. Like literally yesterday I talked with a guy, no disrespect to James, but he said, after I saw that James Pelton video, I put multiple 6 figures in yield nodes. So you're like, well, why would he do that? Because sometimes if these YouTuber influencers show a lot of confidence, people make those decisions. For me and my channel, I always try to tell you like, hey, be very, very careful. These are gamble plays. Like, I'm not confident in anything because it's crypto casino. It's slot machines. That's what this is. Now, I know it's not popular and I know all your other, like there's so many YouTubers. I just called out a YouTuber. I told him he's a coward because he literally shills all these Ponzi's, but he doesn't tell people that they're Ponzi's and that they're probably going to rug. He tells you like, look, you can make this great percentage. So you guys know I like to do these gamble plays, right? And I've done some stupid gamble plays, but I've made out okay. Here's an example of a play I played just this past weekend. It's called TradesView. Now they've rugged. You can see I have $1,409 that's rugged. It is stuck in here. See these pending claims? They're not going to let your money out, okay? So all this idea of like, well, maybe they're just, guys, these projects rug, and you have to be careful. Luckily with TradesView, I played a 1-day play, and I played a 3-day play. I got in, I got out. I had multiple plays going on. So even with them holding $1,400 of my money, I still ROI'd positive because I'm playing a game and I didn't view this as some great investment opportunity. All right, so that happened this weekend. Then Yield Node sends an email. So let's talk about Yield Nodes. Yield Node sends an email and they basically said, Well, I'm going to cover exactly what they said. But before I cover it, I really want to invite you to watch one of my friends who's a YouTuber. His name is Your Friend Andy. I've had him on the channel. We've done an AMA. He does an awesome video on yield nodes. And I feel like I would do a disservice to tell you just to watch my video and not watch his. He did a summary, and I'm going to cover it for you. So here we go. Now, you can see earlier today, I messaged James Pelton. I said, hey, bro, curious if you're going to be doing an AMA video about yield nodes. Crazy. He goes, yeah, Steve said he would schedule something. That's awesome because, James, you should do this interview. You're the guy that broke the internet kind of with yield nodes and your confidence, and I think that would be awesome. Is James Pelton a bad guy? No, he's not a bad guy. I think James Pelton's a great guy. I think he brings on all these projects. He does well with referrals. And there's incentive to bring on even crappy projects because, you can get referrals. Now, I get asked all the time to do, projects on everything. I could make tons of money, have every project on my channel and make a ton of money. I won't do it though, because I don't want you to invest in a lot of these projects. Now, I'll cover a project here and there, say it's a gamble play. I'll bring on everybody's different and everybody's allowed to do their YouTube channel how they want to do it. James Pelton is the king of AMAs. Let him do that. So please don't hate on James Pelton. But at the same time, it would be great to hear from James Pelton why he was so confident after his trip to Malta when he went and looked at the books on yield nodes. So again, James is not a bad guy, good guy. I just want to hear from him. And I'm so thankful that today he messaged me and said, bro, I am going to do a video. And I really look forward to that. I think that video will break the internet. Okay, so here's the short version. I got this graphic from my friend Andy, his video right here, stopping all withdrawals. Here's what's happening with yield nodes. They have their withdrawals are paused. I don't think they should do that. That's blindsiding people. It's horrible. If you have enough money in TVL, you should give people the option to have access to their funds. End of discussion. Even if the exchange, like they're saying the exchanges like Binance where they have their money are withholding funds, that's fine. Say once Binance releases funds or we find another liquidity provider or whatever, we look forward to giving you access to your funds. You should not make this dream of creating Yield Nodes Pro something forced upon every investor. Why? Because it's not what we signed up for. It's like going to a car dealership and buying a Honda Civic, and then they give you a Toyota Camry. So you're like, yeah, this is what I signed up for. Honda Civic, love it, awesome car. Well, we don't have that car anymore, so here you go. It's Toyota Camry, very similar. That is shady. No one would put up with that in the real world. Why do we put up with this in crypto? Don't lock people's funds like that. Now, if the exchange is what's locking it, okay, I understand that. Exchanges are very difficult. I've been in e-commerce. Sometimes Amazon would do this. But at the end of the day, I really believe you should give people access and let them make a decision. All right, your money will be invested in real world assets. That's their claim is, hey, this crypto casino stuff isn't really that great. We're going to invest in real world assets like energy or something. Who knows? They haven't given a lot of details to what that is. I think a shift toward that is great. But again, underneath the umbrella of, hey, we're forcing this upon you, not a big fan. Because we lose trust. Cryptocurrency has nothing but dark shadows on it because of crap like this. Anyways, master nodes are done. You receive an NFT representing your investment. So that's the plan, is sometime second quarter next year. So we're looking at April. You and I are going to get real excited. We're going to see some videos coming up and we're going to be like, here's my NFT representing my equity stake in this thing. And I'm going to get paid up to 5% per quarter. They said, minimum 5% per quarter, which it's that's fine, I guess. It's not the best thing in the world, 20% a year, whatever. But they said guaranteed 5% per quarter, whatever. I think people will just be happy to get their freaking money back. So you're going to receive an NFT, which obviously is tied to utility. Those are the NFTs I like, is NFT tied to utility. Great. There will be no more monthly returns. It's going to be minimally quarterly returns. And then, yeah, you can't access your money until at least Q2 or Q4 of next year. So that guidance is just so freaking vague, causes nothing but fear, panic. So if you want more details on this, I encourage you, go watch your friend Andy's video. For me, I do have a significant amount. I mean, everyone is different, but I'll show you my screen. This is what I've lost. So you can see I've got $8,000 locked up. I haven't got any like withdrawals, and even emergency withdrawals are now, they're done. You're not getting your money. So I'm looking forward to that AMA or whatever James and Steve, the founder, they've got cooking for us. What are your thoughts? Do you believe that this is real? They're really reformatting. Yield Nodes Pros is going to become a real thing. Second quarter next year, we're all going to be just super happy about this. Or do you feel like this is a slow rug pull, that this is just, a story narrative that eventually plays out and you don't end up with your money? I don't know. For me, I don't view it as a rug pull yet. I don't think there's enough evidence to suggest that there's a malicious, deceitful, preconceived thoughts of how we can rug people. Like, I don't see that happening. I don't know. I just don't know. But I don't think there's enough evidence to use the language of rug pull, because that would say that this was all planned. Some of you have brought up and said, yeah, but if they knew this was happening, why wouldn't they tell us? And it's because they probably tried to save. They probably tried to pull every tactic and every strategy they could, and they all collapsed and they didn't work. And so this was the last straw. I don't know. What are your thoughts? I'm not any smarter than you. I would love to hear your thoughts. Leave them to me in the comments. And I love everybody. I love you. Hang in there. But remember, anytime you hear anyone talk about crypto, I want you to think about a casino. It's a crypto casino, and all these projects are just flashy slot machines. Be careful out there. Do not invest anything more than you can lose. For me, that $8,000, it sucks. It stings. I can afford to lose it. I didn't put six figures in this, would devastate me. I'm not this multi-millionaire YouTuber. So, it sucks. No project is perfect. Our project isn't perfect. It won't be perfect. Nope. Everything has risks. If you invest, it's a risk. If you gamble, there's a risk. There is no one guaranteeing you anything in crypto. There's no Walmart customer support. Well, how do I complain and get the manager on the phone? It's not going to happen. Take responsibility. I am. This is what you get. Welcome to the crypto casino.